Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay, let's just start. Okay, so 50 Cent called out Terry Crews basically for being soft, a little punk, weak, or whatever. Anything that a man wouldn't want to be called um, is what 50 Cent has called Terry Crews because he allegedly not proved himself to be a man in public when he was assaulted by, not that color matters, but he was assaulted by a white man. And 50 Cent made it, 50 Cent gonna make it known that he's got all these muscles and he didn't use them when he needed to. Well, my take on that is he was sexually assaulted in public. His genitals, his nuts, his private parts were grabbed. Squeezed tightly, he says. He said the man grabbed him and squeezed him tightly. He felt like, oh my God, this man, what are you doing? This is public. Whatever he said to the man, he was letting the man know, like, this is not cool. But everybody else wanted him to, or think he should have punched the man out. I've even heard Nick Cannon say that was the perfect time to punch somebody out because nobody would grab mine and I don't hit them. I say, I like the fact that he didn't use violence. I like the fact that Terry didn't use violence because everybody expect that from him. He says he's growing, he's changing, and I get that. He don't have to punch the man lights out to let him know that that's not okay. He let him know that that's not okay. And I'm sure if, people do it, like if the man was to turn around and next week do it again, I'm sure it'd be more physical consequences. I'm thinking that he's thinking before he's reacting because he went to therapy. He's changing. He don't want to be this aggressor. He don't want to be violent. He said he grew up like that all his life because he watched his mom get beat up by his dad. And he hovered, like he said, he hovered over people all his life. Like, he deal with that all his life. He don't want to be that big, bad, tough guy. Because personally, I like him. I think he's very funny. I think he's very, very, very talented. My favorite movie is White Chicks that I like him in. And I just see a big, big, sweet teddy bear. Though he can probably knock anybody out, or scare anybody because he's huge. I don't see anything wrong with him. And I wouldn't dare call him weak. I would dare call him not a man or and right in front of your wife and all that. I appreciate the fact that he found a better way. Because this generation, we have to teach our kids that violence is not the answer. And 50 Cent being raised, and all of us really being raised, in the streets. We know that violence is the answer. We know that pulling a trigger, doesn't make you a man. And we know that taking 15 bullets don't make you a man. Now, I'm not downing 50 at all. I love 50 and don't want him coming for me. Okay? But we know that pulling the trigger don't make you a man. And just because you take 15 bullets don't make you a man. And just because you punch somebody lights out don't make you a man. So Terry Crews is every bit of the black man that he is put on this earth to be. He don't have to show his muscles. He don't have to punch to let nobody know that they're wrong, that they did him wrong. He don't have to do that. So I am against it. Okay, I'm against it when it comes down to Terry Crews is not a man. He didn't show he showed weakness, and at the time when he should have showed his muscles, he's no. I disagree. I disagree. I think he did the right thing. He has nothing to be ashamed of. Because people, the trolls, the people, the negative people or whatever, they gonna make anything that's right seem wrong. And it's not cool.